Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another great episode of Bahrain Now, your source of local initiatives, happenings, talents, and trends. I'm your host, Bara Abdulla, here to walk you through our exciting lineup of segments and personalities from around Bahrain. So don't go away, we'll be right back. And ladies and gentlemen, going to special education, which is designed to facilitate the learning of individuals who require additional support and adaptive methods in order to participate and meet learning objectives in educational programs. And with us here today, we have Shayla Anjum, who is here today to talk to us more about the educational system for special needs. How are you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I am super excited. We've been talking a lot offset, so now we're going to put it on TV. How about that? It's phenomenal.
I'm on cloud 9, honestly.
Cloud 9?
Yes. Meeting you, it's a pleasure. And then coming to on Bahrain National TV, I'm like privileged to be here. It's an honor. It's an honor.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for inviting me, and thanks to your team who's been working really hard. And they were like being really supportive. So all thanks to the team as well.
Most definitely. Thank you so much for actually accepting the invitation for being here on Bahrain Now. So tell us more about yourself.
As you have said, Shayla Khan.
Yes. So. Shayla Khan, the Shayla Khan herself.
Yeah.
And which I've been pretty much seeing your Instagram account. You do a lot of stuff.
I do.
You have a lot going on in your life. And I mean, I think the best thing you got right now is time management as a skill as well, added to you and all that. But with all that going on with the work and cricket and being in the education system, but what are your focus on right now?
Right now, it's about cricket and cricket.
Cricket.
Are we allowed to talk about it?
Yeah, of course. You do cricket as well?
Yes, so as we are talking about that, about me. Okay, first of all, I'm a special education teacher, professional special education teacher. I'm a former Mrs. India International 2019, Mrs. Style Icon, motivational speaker, personality groomer, and recently I've been appointed as a manager for the women's cricket team of Bahrain.
Amazing, amazing.
And there is one more feather in my cap. Yes, that I've got 3 kids as well.
Amazing, so amazing. It is a job. It's a beautiful job being a mother of 3 beautiful angels. I love that. But pretty much what's going on today, we're going to talk about the special education. Tell us more about that.
Special education, you know, it's been like very close to my heart. I started my journey when I was in London. And I was a banker, like when I started.
Oh, wow.
But I never thought about it that I will enter into this field. But when I started it, I just got emotional attached to it because there were loads of challenges. But being a patient person, you know, which require a special needs person has to be need to be really patient and calm.
Right.
Because it has, every minute is a challenge. So when I just indulge into that field, I just fall in love.
Wow.
Not just with the kids, but with the parents.
With the parents as well?
With the parents.
Wow, you form a relation.
Yes, that's most important. So that's how it started in my life. And when you talk about the special education teacher, I will just salute to them because they are the ones who are highly trained professionals who help the kids, like the special needs kids, with their development, with their physical, with their emotional learning needs. So that's how it started in my journey.
Amazing. I mean, how did you get into it? I mean, was there a moment, something happened that sparked this moment for you to enter this field?
Okay, when I was doing my course in London, there was after 8 months we have to do the internship.
Right.
So you have to go to various schools and you have to enroll yourself to work as an assistant, so that you have to work for 40 hours.
Okay.
So as in a school. And at that time I got an opportunity to work in a special school. Till the meantime I had never any exposure. I had my 2 girls myself, but they were normal. So I have never seen the other side of struggles. Because when we go in the malls, we see the kids.
Right.
Okay. We give a glance and then we just move away.
We just move on, yeah. So true.
And we just say, oh, Allah bless. That's it, we say, and we moved on. But the challenges. It was my first day, and I'm like, honestly, I was crying.
Wow.
It didn't stop. You know, there's one experience I want to share.
Please.
That the normal people believe that, oh, I am very intellectual, you know, like I have got this highly genes. My family
Right.
is like belongs like to a from very academic, you know, strong family.
Right.
But you never know
You
if
never
you can
know.
have a special child.
Of course.
I had one of the parents who is like the biggest neurosurgeons in country, and her elder daughter was autistic.
Mm.
And initially, like when I was doing my internship in London, so he came to me one day and he started crying. Just started crying. And at that time, you know, I just thanked to Allah that, what can I say, you know, like he's the biggest neurosurgeon, and look at his.
Wow. Wow. He just, you know, he just crumpled all
Yes.
in front of you.
So we have to, you know, just thanks to Allah for each and everything.
Right.
And but there's a message, like, of course, which I want to share at the end. I
Sure.
don't want to say it now, but that just not to the kids, but please give your support to the parents too. You
Of
don't know
course.
from what they are suffering from.
Wow.
So when it comes to the special kids, so that was the moment, the way, you know, when I was nothing at that time. I was just doing my internship.
Right.
But that doctor, who's like, you know, he just told me about everything. Like he had got like 4 kids, so other 3 kids were normal, but
Okay.
the elder one was
The
like,
elder one who has
yes,
pretty
major
much
autism.
special
yeah,
needs.
major special. So at that moment, I was like that I really need to do something to make just a change,
Wow.
you know, to the world.
It
And
really
why-
moved you, huh?
Yes, at that moment. So after that, I started working on like special needs, and that's how it started my journey.
That is
And
amazing.
yes,
It changed your entire path. I mean,
Yes.
from being a banker and an internship, and just you never know. You know, you come through these moments, and all of a sudden you get exposed to something that moved your heart, and now you're dedicated to something else. All of a sudden,
yes.
it's amazing.
When you talk about special needs, it's very, very close to my heart, and there are very couple of examples which I really want to talk about as
Sure.
well, which are, I want that the people should get to know through your show that the real struggle, it's not about the kid, it's more about the parent, which they face each day from the society.
Society,
Yes, because they don't get the support.
from the society itself.
Yes, they don't get the support which they require. Who give them? No one. You know what happened? This one actually, basically, I want to talk about in the end, but of course,
Sure.
we are getting to it, so I really want to speak on it now because I believe it's the right time. Do people believe in inclusion? Like we talk about inclusion, okay? It's
Inclusivity?
now inclusivity. What now? I will get into it. Okay, I have got a birthday party. Like
Okay.
my kid birthday party.
Right.
I will invite. Who I will invite?
His
I
friends.
will invite all the intellectual kids from the class. Yes, I have seen that. I have seen that.
Only the
Intelle-
intellectual kids.
All of the intellectual kids. The parents, you know, special, they give instruction to their kids
Right.
that you just need to be friendly with the kids who are academically doing very strong,
Right.
or who is someone is very strong in sports, or you know. But basically, they give more importance on the kid who is on academically very strong.
Okay.
So usually 99%, I can say that from my example. I'm not talking about
Sure.
each and everyone, but from my example, I've been in this field for more than 2010 I did, so more than 10
So,
years now.
Like pretty much
Yeah.
up to 12 years even
Yes.
at this point. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
but yeah, since last 4 years, because I had my third son, so I've not been working, but I've been closely watching it.
Okay.
So I've been closely watching it, this one. So they're not being invited. And even though if they're invited,
Okay.
even though they are invited, and when, you know, they build up for the teams, like for the bowling, okay, they have divided them into 3
Yes.
teams.
Okay.
So the other kids who has got the special kids in their team, they feel insulted because they don't have a good, like they don't have a good player now, you know, like one good player, because instead of a good player they have got a special kids. So it's not just about the school challenges, it's more about the society challenges, you know. So what happened to the parents of them when they are not being invited, and
Right.
even if they're invited, what happened with them?
They get crushed, they get heartbroken.
Yes.
But don't you think it's changing right now? Pretty much like, you know, as we're living in a time, as you said right now, these did happen before. But right now people are more, I would say, they're giving it like more of a positive view. They're called, like even in Bahrain right now, there's a new narrative to it. It's like the people with the great strong will, they're going to life and they're making it happen. And now they're being supported by a lot of people, even the society itself and teachers, like a very talented person like yourself right now, being there, which we feel even better right now, knowing that there's a person who has a great passion in your heart to help them. Don't you think things are changing right now from your perspective as a teacher?
Yes, definitely yes. But still it's a long way to go.
It's a long way to go.
Still it's a long way to go.
Wow.
You know, first of all, as a society, we should not ask any questions to this, you know, to the parents
Right.
who are being. I'm so sorry.
I know you got really emotional right now. I mean,
because you know,
it's not easy. I mean, I totally understand. It's not easy at all.
I have seen these things, you know,
Right.
when the parents who are the parents for the intellectual kids, and they ask like the stupid questions, you know, like for the from the special kids.
Yeah.
Oh, your son is. Oh, is he special? Oh, how long did it happen? Oh, were your pregnancy was something? You know, these.
Right.
Please, can you stop asking these questions?
Questions,
And you
exactly.
are making more difficult for them.
Right.
Because every day for them is a struggle.
Right.
Every day they have to cope up, you know, because when you're teaching a normal child,
Right.
you can see the results within an hour.
Definitely.
But when you're teaching a special kids,
Right.
sometimes you can't see
You
the
know,
result.
Let me ask you about that in that case. You just mentioned something that's very interesting. It's different, right? So you've been doing this for like over 12 years right
Yes.
now. And it shows that you have the heart for it and you're so close to your heart, the passion and the will to even go for it more and more. Now, what kind of skills do you have to require to be in the special needs field? Like, is it, you know, you mentioned patience, but is it special study that you have to go through? What should you do to be a teacher for special needs?
Yeah, of course. There are various colleges which they give the degree of special education teacher. But you can just get the degree or diploma.
Okay,
But
interesting.
the special skills, you need to be very calm.
Very calm.
Your communication skills are more important.
Okay.
Now, the communication skills plays important role not just with the kid, but with the parents, with the other parents too as well. You know, the kind of a communication you need to build up within your class. And usually when we talk about a class, we usually have hardly 7 to 8 kids, plus we have got a shadow teacher as well. So communication skills more important to
Communication.
spread the right message.
Amazing.
Now, even like if my kid is not doing that much, you know, like not much improvement, but we can't give the wrong information or the like a false hope. We need to be very accurate, because the parents, you know, they believe that, oh, what happened? Is there any improvement? Is there any signs of improvement?
Right.
Of course, we have to be positive, but still, you know, we need to give the right information. So the
Wow.
communication plays a very, very important part.
Amazing.
Plus the innovative ideas. Nowadays, like, you need to be very creative. Loads of different plans you have to play. You have to plan with the kids.
Right.
So
Wow. Wow, there's a lot going on. Really. And now, is it me, or it seems like right now when you go to social media and a lot of places, is that there is a lot of information and awareness going on. And when it comes to even the word special needs, a lot of people will say they're not special needs, they're people with strong will. I mean, even His Highness Sheikh Nasser himself would just say these are the people with strong will here in Bahrain, and he keeps putting it over and over and over again. As you see billboards in Bahrain all over the place, they leave a beautiful mark. When they smile, it's just comes from the heart and just fills the entire room with positivity. Now, as things are happening over here, what do you think of the field itself when it comes to special needs education? Is it taking a step forward in the right path? Is it taking the right pace? What do you think of that as a practitioner yourself?
No, no, of course, things are going right in the direction. And Alhamdulillah that I'm sitting in Bahrain.
Amazing.
The best part of Bahrain is, that's what I was talking about, the inclusion or about the equality, the kind of respect, yes. And I have seen the changes. According to the time, if I say, I've been here in 2014 when I was working in some school over here.
Right.
Then I have gone to Kuwait at that time.
Wow.
Then I came back again. Oh yeah, 16 years of marriage and this is my 10th country.
10th country. You've been around. You've been around.
Yes. Traveled to more than 25 countries.
Amazing. Amazing. I mean, it shows it in your personality. Pretty much you're all over the place. It's amazing. I mean, a person like yourself getting into all these fields, it needs time. It needs a lot of exposure. So
of course.
Bless you for that.
Thank
bless
you
you
so
for
much.
that. So now, as you gave a very, I would say, clear, organic answer to what's really going on, as there are obstacles and they're real when it comes to special needs. At the same time, there are changes, but there's still, like you said, there's a long way to go. But what kind of advice would you want to give us right now when it comes to this field? What can we do?
In the starting itself, you know what I talk about.
Right.
I really want a help from society. I want to hold my hands.
Yes.
And I want to plead to everyone. If you see any special child, first of all, don't give that little glance on it.
Right.
If you just go, just bless him.
Bless them.
That's more important. Second, please don't ask that questions from the parents. Don't make them their life more miserable.
Right.
You know, I'm not saying like in a bad way, but itself, you know, their struggle is different from a normal kid's parents. The normal kids' parents, that their struggles are, oh, my baby is always on the mobile, oh, hasn't done good. You know, these are the challenges. But have you ever thought about it, about the parents, who are the parents of the special kids?
Right.
Their challenges is more different.
It is.
Speech delay. A girl who is 6-year-old and she's not been able to speak. Talk to a parent. Her challenge might be much more challenging comparison to a 6-year normal-year-old kid.
Wow.
Do you understand?
Totally.
So this is just one message I really want to pass to you, across to your show.
Yes.
That please, please believe in equality. Try to include those kids. They
Right.
just need your help
Right.
and support. And we all have to be together in this. Not just one person can make them change. We all have to be together. That's just the message.
Bless you for that message. You know, we had several parents that been interviewed in this show. They have kids with difficulties and special needs, and it's amazing how, like you said yourself, parents can be very creative in the way how they want to deal with it. For example, one of the parents actually formed a karting race team just to support his kid with special needs. Another person just created a video game just for his kid. So it's amazing. Big shout out to all the parents who have kids
Of course.
with strong will
Yes.
that are out there, and they're creating a different environment altogether just for them to feel wholesome with
Yes.
who they are,
Yeah.
and appreciate you and all the teachers who are making a difference in this
No,
world.
Sure. I just want to add on one thing, that usually people say that the special kids can only make change in the schools. Of course they can, because they have got some special tools and equipments for over there. But at home there are also various things, like just if they want to do something related to the fine motor skills, you can just use a Play-Doh, or just give them you know, like the blocks. There are so many kitchen tools,
Right.
like a tweezers,
Right.
and even and for the gross motor skills, a jumping, you know, just give them a skipper. But more important is about your time. You need to give your kid your valuable time. You can't totally depend on the teacher or to your, you know, like extra helper or a shadow teacher. The kid requires your time. Your
Wow.
parent support is one of the most important thing.
Wow, I can't even imagine what you've been through and all the experience you built up the last 12 years and where you're heading with all of this. Definitely, like it seems you have a very, I would say, strong adventure ahead of you with all of this. You being in the cricket team, managing that at the same time, Miss Universe at one point as well, and you got a lot going on, and now being in the special needs educational field, it's a lot to actually handle at this point, I guess, right?
Yeah, because I believe we have got only one life. So try to do something constructive, and I just try to, you know, motivate everyone. I just
Right.
not, of course I do believe in empowering women, but I just don't close myself just to women. I say to everyone, you know. And that's what the passion which made me join to cricket.
Yeah.
That you have to take just one step from your house, and you can say, you know, like it can change your entire career. That's what I'm doing. There is a famous say that marriage is a barrier to your career. I'm sorry. It's, if you see me,
Yeah.
I'm a mother of 3 kids. Sorry, 4. The
4.
4th one is my husband.
A big shout out to your biggest kid.
But still, I'm sitting on this couch and I'm chatting with Mr. Bara. It's my honor. So yes, you can achieve whatever you want to do, but you have to take that one step.
You know, Shayla, you gave us a lot of beautiful messages. But if you're going to leave us right now with one message, what's that going to be?
Positivity. Spread love. That's it. No hatred, please. And know these questions to any parents or to any woman or to anyone, you know. I don't know, what should I say, that some remarks which make terrible wounds on someone's heart. Let's not do that. Just try to spread love. These COVID, I believe, has shown us to the society that you never know what can happen.
Right.
So just be positive, love yourself, and spread love.
Bless you. Like, really bless you. Thank you so much. It's been a great honor having you with us here on Bahrain Now. And I can definitely know that people like you is going to make this world a better place.
Inshallah.
Much appreciated. Thank you so much for being with us
My
right here on
pleasure.
Bahrain Now.
Thank you so much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it yourself. Love, spread love, peace, and just make it happen. All that took place with an interview with Shayla right here on Bahrain Now.
From the stage of Bahrain National Theatre, the 16th Spring of Culture Festival kicked off on Friday the 25th of February 2022 with the contemporary dance show Akhenaton, Dust of Light, choreographed and directed by Walid Aouni and presented by the Modern Theatre Dance Troupe from the Egyptian Opera House. Her Excellency Sheikh Hamay bint Mohammed Al Khalifa, President of the Bahrain Authority for Culture and Antiquities, attended the evening along with a number of high-level diplomats, cultural figures, and a number of the festival's attendees.
It was great. I really enjoyed it. The theater, it was really nice. The show, the actors were all nice. I enjoyed the parts where in the end, it was pretty dramatic. I enjoyed it.
It was wonderful. I didn't expect it to be so awesome, but my friend dragged me for it, and I have to say I enjoyed it really well.
I enjoyed it as well. It was a great performance with the music they chose, especially with one of my favorite movies, the music they chose from The Fifth Element. Walid Aouni بغنى عن التعريف. He's a great director, and I'm glad that I made an excellent show. I think the dancing and the change of scenery and the combination of the dancing with the music and the background of it, all of it together was a great show.
Reporting for Bahrain International, this was Mariam Al-Bayati. Thank you for watching.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to the finish line. A huge thanks to all of our guests for joining us tonight. Another huge thanks to all of you watching us at home. As always, be sure to reach out to us on our social media accounts shown below. We love hearing from you. This was Bara Abdullah. Till next time, Bahrain, goodbye and God bless.